we zoom out, what are for you the characteristics of a really customer-focused organization?
To me, it's the ability to take decisions with the customer in mind. And I'll explain what I mean. We have a lot of companies declaring customers at the heart of everything. It's hardly ever true, I must admit, because you also have other things at the heart of your business. Your business has to be profitable. You also have employees. Well, are they not at the heart of your business? You have suppliers, you have partners. So a customer is who you're working for, and any decision that has been taken in the business has to be filtered through that lens. It's not the only lens, but it's a very important lens. Very simple way to do it is many businesses have this project sign-off form that goes through a governance committee, and marketing sign it off, and IT and finance. Well, why not have a line there to clearly specify how would this project benefit the customer? What are we looking to achieve for the customer, and what's the value in it?
And let that validate by customers, because it's one thing to write a text about what I think is going to create value. It's something else that the customer actually validates. Yeah, this could be very valuable.
Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. If it's a systems change or something like that, customers wouldn't know. But at least you need to have some measurable outcomes. Satisfaction improves, or you get less complaints, for example, or you get more advocacy. So yeah, it has to be not just imagination. It has to have some KPI attached to it. I've introduced this once, and something like 30% of new projects just went. People couldn't justify it. It was just a pet project that they wanted to do.
Interesting. Saved a lot of money, that one extra question.
That one line.
And time. Yes, one thing that we often do when we work with customers is in the meetings to add an extra chair, which is the customer chair. And during the meeting, when discussions are happening, sometimes invite people to get out of their internal perspective and sit on the customer's chair and try to empathize with what the customer would say about this discussion. Is that also a technique that you're familiar with?
Yeah, I think it's originated from Amazon, and it's become very popular. It has to fit with the company culture.
True.
Some people might just say, okay, we always have an extra chair in the room. That's it.
There needs to be openness.
Yes, yeah. We sometimes modify it a little bit, and we ask that in every meeting, people take turns by assuming the role of the customer. So today it's your IT director who's going to be the customer advocate, and he really has to challenge the rest to say, okay, well, what's in it for the customer? What is the value we're bringing? It's the same concept, but what I'm trying to say has to
do you have other examples of bringing customer-focused decision-making in practice?
Yes, many.
Just your top of mind name. So we already have include the customer's perspective in your project briefs. We have include some kind of customer perspectives in your meeting and discussions. Maybe one or two extra examples for our listeners top of mind.
Listen to what the employees have to say about the customer. So currently I have a project working on developing an internal customer portal for a company. And the traditional way of developing something like this would be, okay, what capabilities do we have? What is it that we can make digital? What can we push to self-service and save ourselves some operating costs? What we are teaching them to do is to go through a design thinking process to say, okay, what is it that customers are struggling with? And how can we make that easier by deploying digital tools? And then filtering that through the capabilities and costs and time required. Now, the challenge in this project is that Culturally, the company is not used to talking to customers about subjects like this. And it's a B2B environment, it can be difficult sometimes. So as a good proxy, we spoke to over 100 employees who are frontline or not even frontline, to say, okay, well, what do you think would bring value to customers? And their original specification got modified quite a bit in terms of priorities, because employees know what calls they receive into the contact center, what customers are really complaining about, what would make their jobs easier as well. If they're doing everything they can for the customer at the expense of their time and value add, that's also not a very good thing.
Mm-hmm.